Do I feel nervous about a big meet? Yeah.
I feel nervous before a big race. Well, it depends on the race really, but really nervous sometimes and not nervous at all sometimes.
I just listen to music, try to calm my nerves down.
I used to feel real nervous and get sick, but now it's more of excitement and the jitters or adrenaline, so I swim faster with it.
At some meets I get nervous, at other meets I just kind of, it really depends on the meet. Like high school it's like, whatever, but USA, it depends on what I'm going for, I guess. It's probably not a good thing, but.
It depends if I'm trying to go for a huge A time or a BB time or whatever, but if I'm just going to have fun, it's kind of a blow off. But I get really tense and nervous when I'm going for a time.
Sometimes it's like you don't feel that you're gonna do good, and sometimes you feel like I'm ready for this. Yeah.
When I was little, I used to get really nervous about a meet. I wouldn't eat anything, but now it's just like it's not that big of a deal.
When I first started, not nervous at all, but as I've gotten faster and faster, I get really nervous. I get butterflies in my stomach.
Honestly, I do not know because I always am full with adrenaline pretty much before every meet. So I'm ready to hit the ground running.
Pre-race program, slap the blocks a couple times, stretch out my arms, jump up and down, get the legs going, and then I'm ready to go.
I kind of just like think about how I'm gonna do good, I guess, and try not to focus on like the bad things that could happen.
My pre-race program. I'll get to the edge of the pool, put on my goggles, don't focus what's around me, just the lane in front of me. And then I'll look down at the water before we start and not look at any of the other swimmers. And then once the timer goes, I just jump off and I go.
I just listen to a bunch of music, try and get into the zone, focus on one key spot in any specific area. Sure, it may creep a couple of kids out, but it helps me concentrate more.
Basically just do some arm swings and get mentally prepared for the race.
I swim 25s, building how fast I can get until I'm breathing heavy and I'm warmed up, and then I go in and I swim.
My pre-race program, I normally warm up and I get out of the water about 5 minutes before my race, and I go sit behind my block and don't talk to anyone. And then I get behind the block and I just like looking down and I clap before I race. Other than that.
I always listen to some music before I get up there. I kind of just focus on my goal, and right before I get on the blocks, I make sure to stretch and clap my hands twice before I dive in.
I like to stand behind the blocks and imagine myself swimming the race. I don't talk to anybody. I just stand there and I close my eyes and I picture myself swimming the race.
The advice I would give to swimmers that I meet is just not be nervous about anything. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. I still do, even though I've been swimming for 8 or 9 years. I mean, my first meet, I'm pretty sure I got disqualified in 2 events. I swam the wrong stroke in one of them. So, it's not that big of a deal, and you forget about it after a while.
I would say definitely going to sleep like on time, and then eating right would be a good one.
I would give advice to a swimmer for their first meet to just have fun and go with it.
At first you want to do well and your performance actually looks like it's getting better and better, but sometimes that might just stop, but never give up on those times. Those times will end, and the result you get after that will be bigger than anything.
Just to stay calm and enjoy it, be with your friends, and have fun, you know?
Don't freak out. It's just a meet. I mean, it's important to get your times, but you need to just eat and relax and you'll be fine.
Just to stay loose. I mean, the first meet is great. It's lots of fun. Just have fun. Swim your hardest.
Well, I would tell them that if you want to swim, if you want to improve in one of your main strokes, then this is the best place to come in.
What I would tell someone at the first meet is when you first join the Sigma swim team, it's gonna feel like you don't belong there and it's awful, but as soon as you get the hang of it, it's great. I've been Sigma for 3 years now and I've enjoyed every day of it. So.